In today's video, we're counting down 5 ultra-rare wheat pennies that have captured the attention of collectors worldwide. These coins are famous for their rarity, unique mint marks, historical significance, and the astonishing prices they can command in the market. Some of these pennies have sold for thousands, while others have reached values that many people would never imagine possible for a 1-cent coin. We'll take a close look at each coin, including its year, mint mark, condition, special features, and estimated market value. You might be surprised to learn that a penny that looks old and worn could still be worth a fortune if it has the right characteristics. So before you spend, sell, or ignore any old wheat penny you come across, make sure to watch this video until the end. One of these rare coins could be hiding in a collection near you. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications for more exciting rare coin discoveries. Coin number 1. Today we're taking a closer look at a fascinating 1,934 wheat penny with no mint mark, featuring a unique dark appearance on both the front and reverse sides. According to some collectors and market estimates, examples of rare and unusual wheat pennies can attract significant attention, making them highly desirable pieces of American coin history. Could this 1,934 wheat penny be one of those hidden treasures? Let's explore its story, design, rarity, historical background, and the factors that make collectors interested in coins like this one. The coin we're discussing today is the 1,934 Lincoln Wheat Penny. This 1-cent coin was produced during a difficult period in American history, as the United States was still dealing with the effects of the Great Depression. The obverse, or front side, features the famous portrait of President Abraham Lincoln. Designed by Victor David Brenner, this image has become one of the most recognizable designs in American coinage. The reverse side displays 2 wheat stalks surrounding the words 1 cent and United States of America. This classic design gave the coin its popular nickname, the Wheat Penny. This particular coin has no mint mark, meaning it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. Millions of pennies were produced there, in 1,934. But collectors always search for unusual examples that stand out from ordinary circulation pieces. To understand why a 1,934 wheat penny is interesting, we need to travel back to the 1930 AC. America was facing one of the toughest economic periods in its history. The Great Depression had affected millions of families. Jobs were scarce, businesses struggled, and many people saved every penny they could. The Lincoln Wheat Penny was a common coin used in everyday transactions. People carried these coins in their pockets, used them in local stores, and rarely imagined that decades later, collectors would be studying them closely. Every 1,934 wheat penny serves as a small piece of American history. It witnessed an era of hardship, determination, and recovery. Now let's discuss what makes collectors pay attention to certain wheat pennies. Age alone does not automatically make a coin valuable. Instead, collectors evaluate several factors. First is condition. Second is rarity. Third is mint mark. Fourth is historical significance. And fifth is the presence of unusual features, errors, or distinctive toning. This particular 1,934 wheat penny is described as having a dark black layer on both sides. Such coloration can occur naturally over many decades as copper reacts with environmental conditions. Some collectors find unique toning attractive because it gives every coin a one-of-a-kind appearance. A coin with unusual color, strong details, and an interesting history often attracts more attention than a standard example. Let's take a closer look at the design elements. On the front, Abraham Lincoln faces right. Above his portrait appears the word Liberty, while the year 1934 is displayed prominently. The motto, "In God We Trust," arches above Lincoln's head. On the reverse, 2 wheat stalks frame the central inscriptions. The elegant design remained in production until 1958 and is considered one of the most beloved coin designs in American history. Collectors appreciate these details because they represent a classic era of United States coinage. Condition plays a major role in determining collectability. A circulated coin shows signs of wear from years of use. The highest points of the design often become smoother over time. Despite circulation, many old coins remain attractive because they preserve important details and possess historical character. Coin number 2 on our list is a fascinating Lincoln Wheat Penny that continues to attract attention from collectors and coin enthusiasts around the world. This is the 1955 wheat penny featuring the D mint mark, along with a noticeable brown spot on the front side and a fine condition appearance. At first glance, this coin may look like an ordinary old penny. However, experienced collectors know that some wheat pennies from the 1950s can hold special significance due to their history, condition, and collector demand. The Lincoln Wheat Penny series remains one of the most popular coin collections in American numismatics. Produced from 1909 through 1958, these coins feature the iconic portrait of President Abraham Lincoln on the front and two wheat stalks on the reverse side. This particular coin was struck in 1955 at the Denver Mint, which is identified by the small D mint mark found below the date. During that year, millions of pennies were produced, but collectors still search carefully for coins with unusual characteristics, attractive surfaces, and strong details. One of the most interesting features of this coin is the brown spot visible on the front side. Over decades, copper coins naturally react with their environment. Storage conditions, humidity handling, and age can all influence the appearance of a coin. As a result, some wheat pennies develop unique toning patterns, spots, or color variations that make them stand out from ordinary examples. When examining a wheat penny, collectors pay close attention to the details of Lincoln's portrait. They look for visible hairlines, sharp lettering, and overall eye appeal. On the reverse side, they inspect the wheat stalks, lettering, and central design elements to determine how much detail remains after years of circulation. This 1955 with D wheat penny is described as being in fine condition. Fine condition coins typically retain many important design features while showing moderate circulation wear. For many collectors, coins in this grade represent an excellent balance between affordability and historical preservation. To better understand this coin, it helps to look at the year 1955 itself. America was experiencing significant growth and change during the post-war era. New technologies, expanding industries, and cultural developments were transforming everyday life. During this time, wheat pennies remained a common part of daily commerce, passing through countless hands across the nation. Few people could have imagined that decades later, collectors would carefully examine these small copper coins and preserve them as pieces of history. What makes wheat pennies especially exciting is the possibility of discovering something unusual. Many collectors spend years searching through coin rolls, family collections, estate sales, and antique shops hoping to find an overlooked treasure. The combination of age, historical significance, condition, and collector interest helps explain why certain wheat pennies receive so much attention in the numismatic community. For beginners entering the hobby, the 1955 with D wheat penny offers an excellent opportunity to learn about coin grading, mint marks, preservation, and collecting strategies. Every coin tells a story, and this penny represents a unique chapter in American history. As collectors continue to search for attractive examples, wheat pennies remain among the most beloved coins ever produced by the United States Mint. Their classic design, rich history, and enduring popularity ensure that they will continue to be collected for generations to come. According to the claim associated with this coin, its current market value is estimated at around $115. However, actual values depend on professional authentication, grading, rarity, collector demand, and market conditions. Therefore, collectors should always seek expert evaluation before determining a coin's true worth. Whether you're a longtime collector or just beginning your coin collecting journey, the 1955 with D wheat penny remains a fascinating piece of American coinage history and a wonderful addition to any collection. Stay tuned, because the next coin on our list is even more surprising and could reveal another incredible chapter in the world of rare wheat pennies. Coin number 3 on our list is another fascinating Lincoln Wheat Penny that continues to attract attention from collectors and coin enthusiasts. This is the 1950 wheat penny with no mint mark, featuring a light brown layer on the reverse side and a fine condition appearance. At first glance, this coin may seem like an ordinary penny from the mid-20th century. However, experienced collectors understand that older wheat pennies can sometimes become highly desirable because of their age, historical significance, condition, and unique appearance. The 1950 wheat penny belongs to the famous Lincoln Wheat Cent series, one of the most collected coin series in American history. Introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, these coins remained in circulation until 1958. On the front side of the coin, we see the familiar portrait of President Abraham Lincoln. Above his head appears the motto, "In God We Trust," while the word "liberty" is positioned to the left. The date 1950 is clearly displayed, representing an important period in American history. This particular coin has no mint mark, which means it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. During 1950, the Philadelphia Mint produced millions of Lincoln Wheat Pennies for circulation across the United States. While many examples were heavily used in everyday commerce, collectors today continue searching for attractive specimens that survive the decades. One of the most interesting features of this coin is the light brown layer visible on the reverse side. Copper coins naturally change color over time as they react with air, moisture, and environmental conditions. This process creates unique toning patterns that make every coin different. Many collectors enjoy studying these color variations because they tell part of the coin's story. A coin that has survived for more than 70 years often develops characteristics that reflect its journey through history. The reverse side of the wheat penny features two elegant wheat stalks framing the words 1 cent and United States of America. This classic design symbolizes America's agricultural heritage and remains one of the most beloved coin designs ever produced by the United States Mint. When evaluating a coin like this, collectors carefully examine the condition. Fine condition coins generally show evidence of circulation but still retain important design details. Lincoln's portrait remains visible. The lettering can be read clearly, and many design elements continue to stand out despite years of use. Condition is extremely important because it influences both collector interest and market demand. Even small differences in preservation can significantly affect how collectors view a particular coin. To better understand this penny, let's look at the world of 1950th. The United States was entering a new decade marked by economic growth, technological advancement, and cultural change. Wheat pennies were a common part of daily life, exchanged in stores, restaurants, and businesses throughout the country. Few people who handled these pennies during the 1950 SS could have imagined that collectors decades later would study them so carefully and preserve them as historical artifacts. Today, wheat pennies remain popular because they connect collectors with the past. Every coin serves as a miniature piece of history, carrying evidence of the era in which it was produced. Collectors around the world continue searching through old coin jars, inherited collections, estate sales, and antique shops hoping to discover interesting wheat pennies that have been overlooked for years. The combination of age, history, design, and collector demand helps explain why Lincoln Wheat Pennies continue to attract so much attention within the numismatic community. For new collectors, the 1950 No Mint Mark Wheat Penny offers an excellent opportunity to learn about grading, mint identification, coin preservation, and historical coinage. According to the claim associated with this coin, its current market value is estimated at approximately $126. Zeroth. However, actual value depends on professional authentication, grading results, rarity, collector demand, and current market conditions. Because of this, expert evaluation is always recommended before determining a coin's true worth. Whether you are a beginner collector or an experienced numismatist, the 1950 wheat penny without a mint mark remains an interesting and historic coin that continues to capture the attention of collectors worldwide. Coin number 4 on our list is an exciting Lincoln Wheat Penny that continues to attract interest among collectors and coin enthusiasts. This is the 1945 wheat penny with a mint mark, showing a fine circulated condition and carrying a fascinating history that dates back to one of the most important years of the 20th century. At first glance, this coin may appear to be just another old penny. However, experienced collectors know that wheat pennies from the 1940s represent an important era in American history and remain among the most collected coins in the world. The Lincoln Wheat Penny series was introduced in 1909 and remained in production until 1958. These coins feature the famous portrait of President Abraham Lincoln on the front side and 2 wheat stalks on the reverse side. Because of their classic design and historical significance, wheat pennies remain highly popular among collectors of all ages. This particular coin was minted in 1945 ampere year, remembered around the world as the final year of World War II. During this historic period, millions of Americans were serving overseas while industries at home worked tirelessly to support the war effort. Every coin produced during this era serves as a small reminder of those extraordinary times. The front side of the coin displays Abraham Lincoln's portrait, along with the inscriptions, "In God We Trust, Liberty," and the date 1945. Depending on the mint where it was struck, a mint mark may also appear below the date. On the reverse side, two wheat stalks surround the words 1 cent and United States of America. This simple yet elegant design has become one of the most recognizable coin designs in American history. Collectors carefully study coins like this one because condition plays an important role in determining collector interest. This 1945 wheat penny is described as being in fine circulated condition. A circulated coin has spent years moving through everyday commerce, passing from one person to another while accumulating signs of wear. Even with circulation wear, many fine-condition wheat pennies continue to display strong details. Lincoln's portrait remains visible and lettering can be clearly read, and important design elements are still recognizable. One reason collectors enjoy circulated coins is that they often tell a story. Every scratch mark and worn surface reflects decades of history. This particular penny may have traveled through stores, banks, businesses, and family collections before eventually becoming part of a coin collection. The year 1945 itself adds historical significance. It marked a turning point in world history and the beginning of a new era. Coins from this period connect collectors directly to that remarkable time. Today, collectors continue searching through old coin jars, inherited collections, estate sales, and antique stores, hoping to discover wheat pennies from the 1940s. The excitement of finding an older coin with historical importance remains one of the reasons coin collecting is such a popular hobby. When evaluating wheat pennies, collectors consider several factors. These include the year, mint mark, condition, rarity, eye appeal, and overall preservation. Together, these characteristics help determine a coin's desirability within the collecting community. For beginners, the 1945 wheat penny provides an excellent introduction to the hobby. It offers a combination of history, affordability, and classic design that makes it enjoyable to collect and study. According to the claim associated with this coin, its current market value is estimated at approximately $128. However, actual value depends on professional authentication, grading, rarity, collector demand, and market conditions. Because of this, expert evaluation is always recommended before determining a coin's true worth. Whether you are a beginner or an experienced collector, the 1945 wheat penny remains an important and fascinating piece of American coinage history. Its connection to World War II, its iconic design, and its enduring popularity continue to make it a favorite among collectors worldwide. Coin number 5 on our list is a remarkable Lincoln Wheat Penny that continues to capture the attention of collectors around the world. This is the 1935 wheat penny with no mint mark, preserved in very fine condition and recognized by many collectors as an interesting piece of American coin history. At first glance, this coin may appear to be a simple old penny. However, experienced numismatists understand that wheat pennies from the 1930s hold a special place in the hobby because they were produced during one of the most challenging periods in American history. The Lincoln Wheat Penny series began in 1909 and quickly became one of the most famous coin designs ever produced by the United States Mint. Featuring President Abraham Lincoln on the front and two wheat stalks on the reverse, these coins remained in circulation until 1958 and continue to be collected by millions of enthusiasts today. This particular coin was minted in 1935 and carries no mint mark. The absence of a mint mark indicates that it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. During that year, millions of wheat pennies entered circulation, but collectors still search for well-preserved examples that survive the decades. The front side of the coin features the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln. Above his head appears the national motto, "In God We Trust," while the word "Liberty" appears to the left. The date 1935 is displayed clearly, marking an important chapter in American history. The reverse side displays the classic wheat penny design. Two wheat stalks frame the inscriptions 1 cent and United States of America. This design symbolizes the agricultural strength of the nation and remains one of the most beloved designs in U.S. coinage. One of the reasons collectors find this coin attractive is its very fine condition. A very fine coin generally retains a significant amount of original detail despite showing signs of circulation. Lincoln's portrait remains sharp, major design features are visible, and much of the coin's character has been preserved. Condition is one of the most important factors in coin collecting. Two coins from the same year can have dramatically different values depending on their state of preservation. This is why collectors carefully examine every detail before adding a coin to their collection. To fully appreciate this coin, it is important to understand the era in which it was produced. In 1935, the United States was still recovering from the Great Depression. Families worked hard to rebuild their lives. Businesses struggled to recover, and every penny carried real purchasing power. The wheat pennies produced during this period circulated through countless hands, stores, markets, and businesses. Each coin became part of everyday American life and witnessed an important chapter in the nation's history. Today, collectors enjoy owning coins from the 1930s because they provide a direct connection to that era. Holding a 1935 wheat penny is like holding a small piece of history that has survived for more than 90 years. Many collectors spend years searching through old collections, estate sales, coin shops, and family heirlooms, hoping to discover well-preserved wheat pennies from this period. The excitement of finding a historic coin continues to attract new generations to the hobby. When evaluating a wheat penny, collectors consider several important factors. These include the year, mint mark, condition, rarity, eye appeal, historical significance, and overall preservation. Together, these characteristics help determine collector demand. For beginners, the 1935 no mint mark wheat penny serves as an excellent example of why Lincoln Wheat Cents remain one of the most popular coin series ever created. It combines history, classic design, and collector interest into a single coin. According to the claim associated with this coin, its current market value is estimated at approximately $134. However, actual value depends on professional authentication, grading, rarity, collector demand, and current market conditions. Because of this, expert evaluation is always recommended before determining a coin's true worth. Whether you are a new collector or an experienced numismatist, the 1935 wheat penny without a mint mark remains a fascinating piece of American coinage history. Its connection to the Great Depression era, its classic design, and its enduring popularity make it a memorable addition to any collection. And with that, we have reached the final coin on today's list of rare wheat pennies. Which coin was your favorite? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more rare coin discoveries and valuable coin stories.